And we're live.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the HMIC himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, that dude who is the Hall of Famer, your boy Claudio, Big Money Drew, and of course, the bottom bitch himself, Husky 518. Welcome to the last Dynamite of 2022. Boy,
I wasn't going to say that was why Shane and I were on the bottom, but I'm starting to question things now.
Hey, man. Hey.
I'm always the bottom bitch, and everyone needs to get that in their heads.
I'm not calling nobody out. Hey, I'm just saying.
Shane complains when he's not a bottom.
It's true. It's always. I'm not in my spot. When I'm in my spot,
Shane does complain when he's not a bottom. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, how was your Christmas? Let's talk about Xmas. Let's talk about Christmas Day.
Xmas? Man, people have birthdays on Christmas too. Shit.
What?
That's true.
It's pronounced Rusev Day.
Rusev Day. I got the greatest Rusev Day gift ever.
Mama?
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later on, ladies and gentlemen. Annie King just subscribed one more time, baby girl. Look at that, 7 months.
Oh, no,
Whoa.
Man,
and I got a whole bunch of talk about gifts.
Man, we are doing the most tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So look, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna break down this AEW Dynamite, but I really want to know something.
Okay.
If we have to rate this show before we talk about any matches on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the very best, Julian, what would you rate this show?
You know what? I didn't actually watch it. However, I did read the results, and on paper, I would have given it a 7.5 or an 8.
Well, I did watch the show.
I did
Let
too.
me tell you, before we start this show off, I'm going to say this. As a veteran of the wrestling world, as someone who's been in the ring for 30 years.
Wow.
Hold on. You cannot rate the show based on the last match you saw.
No. I'm going to rate this match. 30 years. I have never taken a bump and hurt my left leg and sold the right one. And then when I realized I was selling the wrong leg, sell the right leg, but then sell the other leg again. Like Wardlow. Wardlow is the classic big man with a pea-sized brain.
And that's why he's not the king of television.
Thank fucking God. So Wardlow, if you're watching this, and I will send this to AEW, please, oh God, please, remember what fucking leg you're hurt.
Damn,
work the injury. Idiot. So this show starts out, in my opinion, with one of the very best matches you could possibly have. All Ego Ethan Page versus Bryan Danielson. And boy, banger. Claudio, you saw this. Tell us what you thought of that.
Man, from top to bottom, I enjoyed every aspect to that particular match. The fact that, all Ego Ethan Page is working the way he's working, both with the firm and believing that he should be the number one contender of the title, as well as Bryan Danielson doing the whole Combat Club. Forgive me, I forget the actual city, province, or whatnot of England that they are, but that he's doing what he's doing. And I genuinely thought that it could have gone either way. It was amazing.
What about you, Shane Husky?
Well, we found Shotzi's doppelganger.
Oh my God. I knew you were gonna say that. You and Julian, look, there's one Shotzi, okay? There's only one Shotzi.
No,
she
that
sucks,
was
but
it.
it's only one.
That was it.
Jesus
was
Christ.
Shotzi doppelganger, and that was at Money at the Bank, and now she was with MJF. Good for her.
See, dude, look at it.
Yeah.
Trying to pull moves list. Somebody's listening to the show and they're trying to fuck with us in particular.
See, now everybody was commenting Is that Shotzi Doubleganger? Well, we made that joke before.
Told you. Hey, I bet this chick can't run up a ladder. I bet she comes near a ladder, she breaks out in hives.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is she allergic to metal? Got an itch?
Man.
She looked like she could scale a pole, though.
Damn. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
vocal too.
The big question I have is, does she have a tank?
Probably.
No, she did not have a tank.
You don't know that. She probably could.
Well, I do know that MJF was chilling in the skybox the whole friggin' time. And they showed him once, right? And then the camera panned away, came back. They showed him again at the end of the match. So what was he doing throughout the whole match?
Listen, what they do on their own private time is nobody else's business but their
Hey
own.
man, I didn't put it on Twitter.
That
I
push
didn't put it
to
on Twitter.
earn that push.
See, let her play tank girl.
Oh my god.
We're already having our minds in the gutters. We gotta get them out.
Yeah, man.
I
It's only
like-
808.
Yeah, we need to calm down with this language.
It's 808. Jesus Christ.
I really like that they're still trying to make us assume, at least, that Ethan Page and that whole
Firm.
group are not affiliated with MJF anymore.
Yeah.
But are they not still, or are they?
What are they?
Are
Hmm.
they?
I don't know yet. I'm still on the fence. I feel like it's a bit too heavy-handed at the moment, where it's just
Yeah.
like every time MJF is around, Ethan Page is wagging his finger at him. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm still kind of leaning towards they are working together, and there's going to be some big thing that happens where they all come back and do, the classic hugging after the finger poke of doom. But let's see. I don't know. I'm still on the fence for that.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Well, I can see that. Totally 1000% can see that. Something that I want to talk about off topic real quick, because this whole thing was really great. The match was great. It was great. What do you guys make of the Dax Harwood FTR podcast episode where he basically said, "Yo, I got reports from this person, I know what's going on." Basically painted CM Punk in such a positive light, painted the Bucks and the whole elite in a positive light, and basically said, "Look, why don't you guys just get together, shake hands, and
Kiss
just
and make
fucking
up."
work together?" What
That's
didn't
it.
I
Film it,
fucking
please.
say the same thing like a month ago? Word
Do
for
you have
word.
the image that I posted in our group chat?
No, let me go look at it.
I posted it, I think, was it last night?
Please do.
This Thursday, right? I think I posted it last night because that was when it was found and addressed to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful. Our friend, the pro wrestling, I forgot, why am I forgetting
Podcast?
the name? Pro Wrestling Podcast, yeah, did an Instagram of that specific
Oh
quote.
yeah. And the reply from CM Punk.
Duh.
Yeah, what was his reply?
Oh yeah, no, I just saw that.
So, one of his first public comments on that entire incident, and it's in agreement that everyone should get along and
Yeah.
make money from it.
Make money
So,
because
interesting.
you can really make money off of this thing.
And you know,
Which-
we talked
Three of
about
those
this.
guys will be back in the WWE soon.
Oh no. Let me explain why I brought this up. I said this on the podcast about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, that this was all a fucking work. This was a shoot in the beginning that became a work. And if they work together, this will be the biggest fucking fuck you to the IWC. Did I not say that?
And then Colt Cabana comes out, hits CM Punk with the left eye.
I don't know if that's the case, but the point I'm making is I knew it. I fucking knew it. It was just
Yeah.
too perfect.
Too perfect.
Tony Khan isn't going to let a $1 million gate gold mine. Dude, can you imagine the matches? Can you imagine we get CM Punk versus Kenny Omega?
I mean, that Kenny
We get
Omega.
FTR and CM Punk versus the Elite for the trios titles, because we know the trios they win the trio titles in Los Angeles. We know that.
So here's the thing. Tony Khan needs, especially with TV deals coming up and re-signings and everything else, he needs a definite ratings grabber for when AEW has this new season or signs this new deal, or something to show that he can consistently push up the ratings bar when they're on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So the TBS will definitely keep them or give them a primo spot and give more money. And they showed that when CM Punk came back, like ratings were very high. They dwindled off, but he definitely got a ratings pop. So why not create this controversy so that you have something to deliver on later?
Eric Bischoff once said this: controversy
Controversy is cash.
breeds cash.
Yep.
And that's what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. It went down.
Well, apparently Eric Bischoff hates everything about CM Punk. So I don't know.
Bischoff-
I don't know if he would
Bischoff
agree
is
with this controversy.
Eric Bischoff is a.
Yeah.
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 I mean, it is what it is, man.
He hates everything that Tony Khan does.
He hates everything Tony Khan does because Tony Khan didn't give him a job.
That's pretty much it.
what it is.
Yeah.
Tony Khan was like, "I'm sorry, bro. I'm
Yeah,
already
bro.
getting these WCW
Or then I'm
fucking."
gonna shit all over you on my 83 weeks podcast.
He's like, "I'm already getting these WCW vibes, already from people. So we
He
can't bring
didn't
you in."
want Eric to kill off a third company.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
shit,
pretty much.
just saying.
Does he forget that he also helped kill off WCW?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we go to a well, Julian, you have the card there. Tell me the next match.
Yeah. So the next matchup, so we have Renee Paquette talking to Wardlow backstage. Renee Paquette trying to talk to Hangman Adam Page. Hopefully he wasn't wearing that ugly ass shirt again. And the next matchup again is the Blackpool Combat Club versus Top Flight.
Oof.
Wow. That
So
was
my
Jon
God.
Moxley and Claudio versus Dante and Darius Martin.
Fabulous new best friend.
This was the match of the night.
Yeah. This one.
I'm gonna say it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fucking say it. I told
Clip
you
it.
so.
Clip
Those
it.
guys are gonna be the fucking world tag team champions in 2023. I'm
If-
guaranteeing it.
As long as Dante doesn't
Darius
breathe.
is safe.
Darius.
No,
please
he
be
can
safe
breathe.
in
He
all
just
your
can't breathe
matches.
crazy. He just can't be
Darius has gotta stay
like that
healthy.
shit.
Darius has been incredible in this
Mhm.
run. Hopefully stays not injured, because that would be lovely.
If he can stay healthy,
Um,
man, fuck, dude, those guys, I'm telling you,
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
I'll knock on the wood for him.
Got some wood you can knock on.
Knock
It's
on-
too
knock
early
on
for
wood.
that, Julian.
I could have easily jumped in there, but I'm trying to keep it clean for a little while, man.
Yeah,
Just a little
Me
while.
too. Me too. For once, I'm actually trying to be clean.
This
damn it.
match ruled.
I mean, dude, it was fucking phenomenal, dude. It was phenomenal,
Fantastic.
man. So Drew, what are your thoughts on this match, though?
It's everything that I love about both styles of wrestling, because their styles clash, but but not clash in a bad way.
Yeah,
It's that ground and pound of the Blackpool Combat Club versus the High Flyers of Top Flight, and man, that's just a great combo when all four click with each other. And man, did they click with each other. It was phenomenal. Oh my God, all these AJ Styles puns. And I'm not even doing it on purpose, I swear. It was, as I said, match of the night for me by far. Shane, what were your thoughts?
Darius Martin stood out in this match.
You think he stood out? I mean, this was a breakthrough, breakout match in my opinion.
Yes, for Darius Martin, he definitely stood out in this match.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking good. Claudio, what are your thoughts on this match?
I absolutely enjoyed it. It was, like I got to agree with the term that I heard, match of the night, from top to bottom, and the ending I loved because of the whole outside dumping him on his head thing.
Spiked them.
God,
Yeah.
that looked brutal.
It did. It was that was savage, dude.
Savage.
It was pretty savage.
Yeah.
I honestly, me personally, like I was saying, I'm not gonna jump on no bandwagons because that's not what I do. But I will say that this was pleasantly one of the very best matches I've seen all week.
Top Flight is coming around for Bad
And,
Blood.
and I
But,
told you,
man,
Top Flight is going to be the World Tag Team Champions before too long.
the team of heavy breathing.
Give me 1 second. Let me do this, guys. Let me go to a quick commercial break. I got to answer a question off air, so I'll be right back. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with more of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Jump on the good old telephone and make a call to the MOD to figure out something. What we were trying to figure out something. To figure out something, so you know how that is when you figure out something. You have to try to figure it out before you figure it out.
Figured it out to figure
Figure
it out.
That's what we
Yeah,
did. Anyway, so
Summer
let's get-
Sanders.
So let's get into the Moxley promo. Julian, what are your thoughts on the Moxley promo?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Did you not? Oh, I'm sorry. Shane,
He's,
what were your thoughts on the Moxley promo?
I honestly forgot about it.
You forgot about it?
I actually forgot
Yeah.
about it too.
Basically, Mox was like, yo, I understand you want to fight, and that's cool. How about we do it in 2 weeks when you're medically cleared? If you can be medically cleared.
If
Basically,
only it
we're
was
gonna
that.
get that. This fucking, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. LA, Inglewood, the Great Western Forum, that's gonna be off the chain. That's gonna probably be the biggest and best of 2020 to 2023
There you
because
go.
Oh, you mean the Kia Center?
no, I mean the Great Western Forum.
Here is
God
you're
damn
gonna
it,
be the guest
Julian,
host.
you stop it right now. You know what the fuck I mean.
the
It's
Bitcoin
always
arena.
gonna be the Great Western Forum to me.
And by the way, it's the Kia Forum, not
It's
Center.
the Great Western Forum. I don't give a shit what you say, Drew. Okay, That's what it is. God damn you guys.
I was just correcting Julian since he said center.
Yeah.
That's all.
Exactly.
Julian.
That's right, Julian.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Uniform.
wait for your ride outside the Sizzler across the street.
Mm,
That's where Uber picks up.
that's
And everybody
what
else.
picks you up. Mm.
That show is going to be a banger.
It's gonna be, bro.
It's going to be probably one of them. From I mean, on paper, it seems like it's going to be one of the most memorable Dynamites they've ever had.
Yeah. Throughout the start of the year.
I think it's going to be one of the very best for two reasons. One, you're going to have the finals of that fucking AEW Trios tournament title, whatever.
Thank God.
And we'll have FTR CM Punk come out and beat the shit out of the Bucks and Kenny Omega and start this amazing storyline.
You know, something that I thought of yesterday regarding that storyline. I know that it's like the telegraphed ending that the Elite win the trios titles, but wouldn't it be really interesting if CM Punk cost the Elite the titles?
Ooh.
I can see it.
And then FDR come out after losing the IWGP heavyweight titles and just go on a mad tear and wreck that place and beat them up.
And
That
then
would
go to
be
backstage
best
and
ending.
show footage.
The best ending. That'd be the Lakers beating the Celtics in the Forum in the 19. That would be the Lakers beating the Bulls at the Forum. Like that's what it would be. You'd be hanging those trio
Hell
titles
yeah.
from rafters like the Lakers jerseys, baby. Trust me, that would be a very, very, very. Tell me, Julian, am I wrong?
Oh yeah.
Tell me that. That would be fucking fire, man. That would be.
I would love it.
Because it's like, okay, it's right now you're seeing it's obvious that the Elite are going to win, but are they going to
Every
win?
time when we say it's obvious, the opposite happens in AEW. Every time.
They came back at all. They're
Yeah.
winning them.
I mean, great booking. Great booking. You know what though? You know what? You're right about this. You know what, Drew? You're right. Because you know what? The Lakers lost to the Bulls in the NBA Finals, Game 7, after being down
Julian.
3-0. They came back and lost at the motherfucking Forum. I remember that year. I was so fucking mad. Dude, that might happen.
That's how supervillains are born.
That's a fucking villain origin story for that ass right there. The Bucks, they're distraught because they lost at home. Kenny, he's distraught because he lost too. They lost. You know, they worked so hard to get back in there and they lost. All of a sudden, Cult of Personality comes on. The Forum goes crazy. Lights go off, come back on. And CM Punk's behind them. Beat their ass with FTR. Leave them in a bloody fucking, just bloody, beat up. Battered. Like Julian sent me this shitty ass video today of this guy on the top of, I don't know what the fuck he was on. But he had a ladder. And he puts a ladder on his neck. He looks down and he
Oh, dear.
runs. I was like, why?
Why?
People want to hurt
did they add it on his
themselves.
neck first?
People want to hurt themselves.
I was like, what? in the
I
actual
think
fuck?
that this, I mean, it's highly doubtful that this is what's going to happen, but
Also,
man, it's one of the best fantasy bookings you could ever think of because
Yeah.
of what happens, and I feel like it makes more sense for Punk to cost them the titles versus attack them after winning the titles.
yeah.
And it's like it's the whole story too. That, you know, you're thinking, okay, you know, there's some weird little dissension going on with Death Triangle. Phoenix hasn't been happy about using the weapons, so then the Elite make the rest of the matches basically no disqualification, anything goes. So you're thinking, oh well, now the Elite's definitely going to win because they came back from their deficit and now it's tied up. And then all of a sudden, Cult of Personality hits. There's Punk knocking Kenny Omega off of the ladder. And then FTR, after the after Death Triangle retain, FTR come out, and then we see the next program between the 6 of them. The people who didn't want to fight the others, and a big match at Revolution. I think it'll be absolutely well. Now, also this depends on CM Punk's injury. His injury is supposed to be fairly severe, that he's going to be out for like 6 to 8 months.
Well,
It's already been about 4.5, almost 5 months now.
Yeah, and he's been doing some like UFC MMA stuff.
and you would think that February, February, March is the big pay-per-view.
Yeah.
March. Yeah,
He should be 100% by March.
he should
And
be
where is
100%.
But shit, they were just. I think it's in No, it's not in Texas. I think it's in Baltimore, Maryland.
Shit,
I think
that's not
it's
too
in
far
Baltimore,
from me.
Maryland.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So you got this big pay-per-view coming up, assuming that CM Punk is going to appear. There's this whole idea of putting him in a program with the Elite immediately, just for the heat that's there. But why wouldn't they put him in a program with somebody else that would make him bring him closer to the Elite, like over time, like the slow burn?
Well, okay, so I agree with the whole slow burn thing because that would milk it. But 2023 starting out, they're already talking about a new Dynamite, a new layout, a new set, a new this, a new that. What better way to make sure your fucking debut show or your debut, like the month of your debut show, is all fucking like. I mean, we're entering a WrestleMania season,
Mm-hmm.
so let's just be honest. WWE is gonna throw some matches out there that people are gonna be like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, WrestleMania 39 is gonna be looking pretty
So
stacked.
Tony Khan just basically said, for the first time ever since he's all bought Ring of Honor, he's gonna run Ring of Honor shows during WrestleMania weekend.
Okay, and so this is what I've always said about this. Tony Khan needs to decide between ego and business, and here's why. AEW attracts a certain audience for a certain reason, and it's because it's an alternative to WrestleMania, or it's an alternative to WWE programming.
I agree.
So instead of trying to go head to head with Triple H, because you know what, Tony feels ripped off because he literally cannot go head to head with Vince anymore because Vince is gone.
Yeah.
So he's going head to head with
Triple H don't care.
the Machine and Triple H, and so just run your own fucking programming. Don't, because if you hot shot during WrestleMania week, then the rest of the year, what you got? I mean, you remember how like they were hot shotting week after week after week a couple of years ago, and eventually they literally couldn't. Like you couldn't squeeze one more performer into that roster because people were bleeding over to AEW Dark. They were bleeding over to Rampage. They couldn't get a new show. Like you couldn't hire nobody else. You had nothing for them to do.
Yeah.
And you're not like on the road doing road shows, like, you know, having B shows and C shows. So instead of hot shotting during WrestleMania week and not being that's like you bringing a big bouquet of flowers for your girlfriend on Valentine's Day and her birthday, but you're a fucking D-bag the rest of the year. It doesn't equal out.
I agree with you.
Damn.
But here's the thing. AEW would only do this because they're going to be hot-shotting Mercedes Moné. WWE is already fucking snatching up international talent. Like FTR
Dragon
just
Lee.
lost the AAA tag team belts to Jalisco and I can't think of the other guy's name.
Dragon
and then
Lee.
they fucking
Dragon Lee.
Yeah, Dragon Lee. And then Dragon Lee was like, yo, by the way,
I'm
I'm
out
with
of
WWE. Sorry. Like,
Uh,
you know what I mean? And now, of course, you know, there's other international talent being signed by WWE right now. So
Which
right
is
now,
good.
Tony's
They need
Tony's
writers.
back is against the wall, bro.
yeah.
He's like, I gotta fucking do something, and I gotta do it quick. So in order for me not
I
to
would
lose my
say,
fans,
I would honestly say, like, why? I feel like bringing Punk back and having him not immediately go for the Elite doesn't really make sense, because the whole reason why he's out right now, I mean, well, technically it's not the whole reason. The injury is why he's out right now, but his grand exit was just so meta that for him to be back in AEW and have nothing to do with the Elite, I feel like everyone is just going to be waiting for that. And I don't know if you could drag that out.
This is the easy way you drag it out. CM Punk tries to go to the ring to run after the Elite, but then they bring out their lawyer, remind him that they got a restraining order, and he can't come within 500 feet.
And the lawyer
of the
is Dr.
Elite,
Shelby.
yada 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 yada.
It's
and
fucking Clarence Mason the third.
Yeah, and then finally things get so heated. It's like, you want to settle this? Drop the restraining order. Oh, drop the restraining order. You know.
What I think would be really good is Punk, FTR, and the Elite now heading into the summer. And then are they doing Forbidden Door again this year? Do we know yet?
Right there, that's a good question. I would hope so.
I hope so.
So if they do Forbidden Door, they have Punk do whatever they're doing there, and then Punk MJF for All Out in Chicago.
Okay, this entire story arc or feud or storyline or whatever you want to call it is not going to end until CM Punk is in the ring celebrating, thinking he won the Elite, and then a masked cameraman comes in, busts him in the head of the camera, beats him down.
That's my idea.
Takes off his mask, and who is it, Shane?
Colt Cabana.
Boom, boom, Colt Cabana. Boom, boom.
It's gonna happen.
That's the only way this can end.
It's gonna happen.
And then he slaps him with a debit card. My mama said, "Hello, bitch."
Oh man, that would be so damn funny.
That would be hilarious.
That would be so funny.
Oh, you want my credit card? It doesn't have my mama's name on it.
Right? Yeah. It was like, I got my own account, bitch.
I graduated from my own.
I personally think the way to kick this whole feud off would be to have FTR cost them the trial, and eventually leading off into a grand finale with some form of 3 trios, way too many people in the ring for the titles thing. And,
they already did that. That stupid battle royal that happened last week.
Yeah.
Clear.
Remember that battle royal?
Here go.
Yeah, that battle royal was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I didn't even care to watch Rampage.
I didn't even watch Rampage last week.
It was,
Nope,
man,
me
it
neither.
was weird, man. It was weird. I just think that would be a good way to I mean, think about all the things that AEW is trying to do literally in one show.
One show.
They're gonna have Darby Allin take on Samoa Joe for the TNT Championship, which is probably gonna be a coffin match or some weird, crazy shit. Because Darby's weird like that. You're gonna have
He's just emo.
the finals of the trios best of 7 series match, the Bucks and the Elite. I mean the Elite versus the Triangle. One or two things have to happen. Either CM Punk and FTR attack them, or the House of Black does.
Oh, the House of Black.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be a wild ass. I mean, if I were booking the show, this would be the wildest of this. This will be the wildest show of 2023. Like, just everything that could possibly happen will happen. I mean, Roosh might fucking, Roosh and fucking, what's his name? Preston Vance might fucking just attack somebody with their third partner, Andrade. Who fucking knows?
Goddamn.
Like, I mean, look, the Royal Rumble is full of surprises, right? AEW has always been full of surprises. AEW has to fucking be on par with what's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, wherever the fuck her name is this week, she's in Japan. She's already been making little advances. She even made a joke on Twitter about being what would happen if me, FTR, and CM Punk were in a faction.
Oh shit.
She
Are
did
you
that.
drop-
I
are
didn't
you
even
drop-
see that.
Are you dropping knowledge?
Yeah, dropping it.
So I mean, there's so many things. Like I said, so many things that can happen. So many things.
Trying to
I'm
get
looking for this show to be like the end all be all of fucking beginning of the month, beginning of the year shows. Like if I were booking this show, you'd be talking about this show in July.
Well, I mean, they listen to us, so Tony Khan is probably like taking notes right now. All right, dude. Got it.
So what do you think
Sean,
about
we
that?
talked about Seattle.
What do you think about that, Drew?
Listen, whatever I want to see, I would love. I mean, it's got to be Mercedes that night. It's got to be.
Oh, it has to be Mercedes.
I mean, I mean, that could be like that. I think it was the All Out of 2021, where Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole,
Yeah.
Ruby Soho, like
There's so many debuts on that night.
if we could rival that with the debut of Mercedes and the return of CM Punk,
That would be great.
that
We'll
would
top
be incredible.
I mean, dude, that right there would be fucking fire. Getting stronger. This is how legends are made. Right there.
You said the word that was banned.
Shit. Sure did. Damn it to hell.
This is how beeping are made.
Man. So I mean, honestly, man, that's what I see coming. Hopefully they listen, because if they listen to us,
they do.
Man, can you imagine? Like, this would set AEW up for a good, like Dax said in his on his podcast. This will set up wrestling for the next 30 years.
Yeah.
Some of these young guys
If they
can be
listen
living
to
off
us,
this.
let Bob
Yo, I mean, they can eat off this all day long. So we go to the next match.
Somebody clip that, please.
No. So we go to the next match. TNT, you know, we've already talked about the great tag team match. Hook
versus the
Daddy
one,
Hook.
the only Balaam Lynx.
Balaam Lynx. Now Balaam Lynx.
Let's just say it. Hook
Balaam
just
Lynx.
throw bitches around. He throw bitches.
Balaam Lynx is a competitor. He's a local competitor, but he's been around for a long time, and he literally got his ass handed to him.
Yeah,
like,
he did.
shout out though.
Like, yeah, shout out to Balaam Lynx, but he got his ass whooped. I mean, he got his ass whooped. Like, he got his ass whooped. Damn you, Matt. Damn you, Mod. You did not clip it.
Do what he was told.
I'm about to put the mod on screen right now because the mod clipped it.
He was grateful after that. He went to the payment.
Shaking it, no. Should I hit add to stream?
Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off.
Oh, damn it. Get it.
Boom. Mod's
Oh,
on
no.
screen. Boom. Mod's gone.
She like,
See, she listened to me. Thank God.
Boom. Mod's on screen.
damn.
You're a cold piece.
Yo, Mod clipped it, bro. Don't be clipping no weird shit.
I mean, that's why we have clips on Twitch. To clip
Man.
weird shit.
Anyway, so this match was by far the shittiest I've ever seen.
Can we just call it Hook
Wow.
throw bitches hour?
Hook. I don't want to see Hook in jobber matches. I don't want to see
I don't
squash
either.
matches for Hook.
Not anymore.
And let me tell you why. Hook is 5'8", 178 pounds. If
He
that.
can go. He can go.
He's a monster. He's a beast.
He can work. But don't put him against a guy that's 140 pounds soaking wet, just so he can toss him like a salad at the Olive Garden. I mean, literally give the guy no offense. Choke the guy out. The match was so clumsy. Like, it was botch after botch. This guy obviously was not ready for Hook. I mean,
But
we're
then
not being
Hook
ready for
came
Asuka.
out.
He was not ready for Hook. Hook came out a huge pop, though, which is great. He put the guy in the red room, big pop, tapped him out real quick. Now, after the match, Stokely Hathaway, your boy Big Bill, and Lee Moriarty
Raggedy
came
ass.
down. And Julian's favorite all-time fucking wrestler of like Julian goes to bed and he wakes up in the morning dreaming of this fucking guy. Jungle
Every
Boy
night.
in a leather jacket, because you know men who wear leather jackets are super tough, right?
Yeah.
With the flowing
Hey.
curly hair locks and all that shit. Yeah.
Did he make it from a cow that he skinned?
Who knows? He ran out to the ring, dived on Lee Moriarty, and started throwing the lamest fucking punches I've ever seen. Almost as bad as Wardlow selling the left and right leg. Almost as bad.
Well, that wasn't the focus of it,
That
though.
leather coat was, like his dad's shtick.
Whatever. Well, that was 90210, not 90210. Okay.
Hey,
And this
Wow.
match happened.
That was so corny.
Yeah, just like what Jungle Boy did. Really corny.
Yeah.
Jungle Boy is brawling.
Yeah,
off
but
in
he
the
wasn't
ring.
the focus of the segment. The focus was
Yeah.
obviously Big Bill and
But Big
Hook.
Bill stands up and fucking your boy.
The real Big Bill.
Your boy Hook looks up like
unfazed.
Fuck it.
Unfazed.
grabbed him and was gonna give him a T-bone suplex.
Oh, I was so ready for it.
I was like, dude, if you fucking hit this suplex, this is where I was excited.
I was like,
I was so excited for this, for the simple fact that little ass fucking Hook did not suplex this giant fucking monster. Did not make him look like a fucking bitch.
it was seeds planted for when he can do it.
That's fine, build up to it, but the fact that he didn't do it right away was
Oh yeah,
great.
that was absolutely the right call.
Yeah.
Because if Tony Khan would have been like, yeah, suplex him, it'll look great.
No. Like no.
I'll be doing this podcast from my toilet because I'd be shitting all over it all.
Hook did.
We don't
suplex
need
the
to hear
bear
that.
once.
Flush.
Hook
Sitting on
did
the toilet.
suplex the bear once.
So
Yeah.
when he went to do it, and then he got grabbed for a choke slamming.
Yeah.
Then your boy Julian's favorite wrestler, the icon, the showstopper, the real main event, the fucking the legend killer, the giant killer, the giant killer.
Dinosaur killer.
Yeah, the fucking giant killer hits him with a 2x4 thinking he's Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And I think he hit him like the first time, expecting the 2x4 to break.
Yeah.
Then he hit him a second time and Bill sold it. Like,
Did he
bitch.
carry it, like walk real stiffly
Yeah.
with it?
Yeah.
He swung at his head. He just took a back bump and rolled out.
I was surprised when he did that. I was expecting Dad to do a back rollout.
So
Did
I
he call him
mean,
a tough guy?
so what do you think, Drew? Like, what do you think about that whole
Tough
scenario?
guy.
Well, again, I think that the big focus here is Big Bill and Hook. I
Big
think
Bill.
the tag team, the prospect of a tag team with Hook and Jungle Boy is interesting. Didn't really think about that before. Certainly quite an attractive tag team, but
No.
I'm not opposed to that. But I think Hook and Jungle Boy versus Big Bill and Lee Moriarty. I
What have you bet?
wouldn't mind.
Yeah. The tag team will be called Jungle Hook, by the way.
That's
Jungle
right.
Hook.
The Jungle Hook.
Yep.
Okay. I will file this under New Age Outlaws,
Oh boy.
where you just kind of like you take two odd folks, you put them together, and
But they worked.
magic will happen.
It works.
Crowd is
sometimes-
popping for it.
sometimes it
better
works.
call somebody.
I mean, you got Billy and Chuck.
That was great. I love their theme.
You had the New Age Outlaws. Let me see.
Man, those cats are really,
that's about
really
it.
all over the place tonight, Shane.
They are.
Tearing up that couch.
You know, Shane, why is tearing up that cat?
Shane Twerp Cats is 1902. I mean, I'm the tag team could work. I mean, shit, it could work.
It'll be better than Luchasaurus and him. I
Oh
think.
Yeah.
fuck! Don't
That
ever make Julian cry like that. Like, look. So you got Julian crying now, bro. Why would you do that to him?
So here's why that tag team will not work. As we saw with Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy,
Oh, here we go. Thanks, Drew.
Look, man. So Luchasaurus thought he was a luchador because it's kind of his name, and Jungle Boy thought he was a super heavyweight.
Can somebody pay to mute
He might as
Julian,
well walk
please?
in the ring with a scale on his shoulder.
Somebody do the mute Julian. Give me.
Jungle Boy would go in there and do Ricky Morton and get the shit beat out of him. But it would take forever.
Anybody?
But then he'd come back strong. Hook is supposed to be your strong person with the red rum and everything else. So it would be it would end up being like Jungle Boy would be your Hulk Hogan, the Glory Hound, and Hook would be like your technical specialist, let's say Paul Orndorff, and he'd be like, he would have to turn on him, and pretty damn quick, because he'd be like, Jungle Boy, you're all of my records, you're all of my video, get the fuck out, just tag in, let me do my work, and
thank God.
Oh, shit.
Julian.
He's just gonna keep going.
Quick, somebody beat him again to add in the minutes.
Do we have a turn off camera thing now too?
Oh, turn off.
No, that would be
That would be
wild.
funny.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Freeze frame that right there.
Yeah, clip that. Clip that.
Clip
Yeah.
that.
Oh yes, please.
Clip it.
First of all, I think that this whole glory hound of Hulk being junk, I think that's just absolutely insane to say. But I mean, look, I think that it's a really good thing to get that whole Luchasaurus stink of 5 months or however hell long that was. I think it would be nice to do this tag team, maybe make a run out of it, just to get that whole storyline gone until whenever Christian comes back, because you know that him and Christian have to have their match.
Julian, you're not muted.
I'm allowing Drew to finish.
Somebody mute him again. Somebody mute him again. So what was the next thing? Let's move on.
Oh man.
And we keep talking about Julia just gonna blow a gasket and be like, well, this is why this should have worked.
Hey, you have a dinosaur and you have a Jungle Boy. One of them has a PhD, and there's a reason for it.
Oh shit.
So next segment.
After being alive for 16 million years, I hope you have an 8-year degree.
Right? It just took fucking several generations.
I died today. Shit.
Oh shit.
Hey, the only issue I have with this dream team of Hook and Jungle Boy is that Jungle Boy really likes using copywritten licensed music, and Hook's boy can rap.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see Action Bronson rap over Jungle Boy's music.
Oh.
I would love to see that.
Actually, might not be that bad.
It really might not be. Action
That would
Bronson's really
suck.
not the bad
That would
rapper.
suck, man. That would totally fucking suck.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So
You can look at Amazon Prime account.
Sound
What?
better than Rick Ross's promo over last week's Dynamite.
Oh my God. Look, I almost want to bypass that. I'm glad you brought it up because we had the dumbest fucking promo in the history of dumbest fucking promos this week. Swerve Strickland
And we got the
came out
male
with Parker
version of
Boudreaux.
Feedback.
He says, yo man, look, so
So listen.
y'all already know what I
Listen.
do Y'all already know I
swear.
come with a bunch of hitters. I come with these killers right here. You mean y'all know Parker? Y'all know what Parker do? Parker don't do shit. That's what Parker
Unfortunately.
do. And this dude right here, oh, y'all gonna find out.
Under 30 followers, by the way. 30 followers that dude has.
I found out what they do. They do nothing. They stink up the ratings. I bet the fucking ratings went down when those fucking idiots were on the screen.
So wait, and people under 30 followers can be in AEW now?
Apparently.
That dude has, yeah.
I mean, people with no talent can be in AEW too, because Parker Boudreaux's got a fucking
Parker
contract.
Boudreaux.
It took them 6 months to get Chuck. Unfortunately, we lost another wrestler tonight.
Wait, how many followers does it take for an AEW contract?
Hold on one second.
Jesus
I
Fuck.
don't know who that is, unfortunately. I have to look this person up.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I just had Drew to.
Oh, Chucky, send me a Facebook message, man, or something, and tell me what happened. I know he wasn't doing too well, and we were talking about doing a GoFundMe. Rest in peace, Jason Strike. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's was an amazing indie wrestler.
Prayers and shout outs to his immediate family and loved ones.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're only 37.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Fuck.
young.
You guys talk about the match. Gotta give me a minute.
We weren't talking about a match, were we?
We weren't talking about.
We were talking about.
We were talking about
how
the-
horrible.
The terrible Swerve segment.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a fan of Swerve.
Me too.
I'm not a fan of Parker and whoever this other guy is.
Under 30
right now.
followers.
I mean, maybe the other guy will be good, but I've not seen it from him.
He's
So
like a rookie, like power plant rookie kind of
Power plant rookie.
And
Just-
so the entire fact that Swerve's little faction started off with Rick Ross being behind him, it left such a stink on it. But even on top of that, you put Swerve with two nobodies, and I guess maybe the idea is Swerve is going to bring them up, but Swerve isn't all that far up himself. So, and man, they gave him two albatrosses around his neck.
Yeah.
And his entire faction is gonna gain momentum by the three of them going up against Keith Lee. There's no win, because if Keith Lee wins, then he squashed three nobodies, if you will, or two nobodies in his ex-partner. And if Keith Lee loses, it diminishes Keith Lee, and well, it doesn't really do much for these other three guys.
there was no need for this, really. Like it just needed to be Swerve versus Keith Lee. It
Just
didn't.
them.
Correct.
This whole like. I don't know if they're trying to do some
Hit
sort
row.
of
2.0.
Well, I would not. I would not compare anything to Hit Row right now.
That's basically what they're trying to do with it.
This is like some sort of. You know what? It's like I'm gonna do a throwback here. This is like a Young Money type of a thing where you got Drake and you got Nicki and you got Gutta. Everybody's trying to have one big song. Everyone wants to make the bedrock, but nobody here except Swerve. Swerve can make the bedrock, but Parker and Tattoo Boy, they're not making the bedrock. They're not going to be like Tyga. They're not going to be. They're not. None of them. I'm so white right now. I really apologize, everybody. Bedrock was like a really cool song back in 2005. So I've listened to it still from time to time. But anyway, the point is, Swerve just needs to be Swerve by himself against Keith Lee. There's no need for Young Money 2.0 to come in and try and rap on Swerve's verses. You know what I mean?
They're the modal affiliates.
They're
At
the
least
biggest-
if you're gonna do this, at least make it two good people.
Yes, please.
You know, Drew, and
they're
you-
the
you
main
bring up-
for the revenge.
you bring up a very good point because I personally have beef with Young Money Entertainment. And to make a long story short, I was at a career fair for middle school children and I had my nice little science display up and I was doing hands-on experiments and just dazzling these young minds that they could one day, pursue a career in science and we could have a bunch of engineers and biologists and chemists and they were all just mesmerized by the stuff I was doing until some lights started flashing and some they were like, oh, what's that? And they were like, Young Money. All the kids ran away to see Young
Did
Money.
they have the Game Boy spot?
Display and the dance to the music with their flashing lights. That was some Pied Piper shit right there, man.
Yeah.
That's where Young Money is now. They don't exist. But science does.
Science.
And all you children who left my display, I hope you're wallowing in below minimum wage. I hope you're asking the president for a
Wow.
check.
My God.
Damn.
All because of Young Money.
That's right, because of Young Money.
Because of Young Money. Damn.
But aside from that, Parker Boudreaux sucks. And I mean, why would you kick off a faction? Okay, again, the New Age out. Well, no, because both Road
New
Dogg
Age
and
Outlaws work.
Gunn were well known. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to build new talent, but why
That
would
was Swerve.
I mean, Parker Boudreaux was just in.
The Trustbusters.
There you go. I can never remember
What?
that group.
What?
And that shit didn't
They were
work.
called the Trustbusters.
And then this other dude who everybody he looked like great. He looked like great value. Brian Cage came out. I was like, well, who's this guy?
Who the
I mean, you
fuck is
literally
this
could have
guy?
given this job to Brian Cage. That's like the whole argument of why you have Ronda Rousey around when you got Shayna Baszler. So I mean, Brian Cage ain't doing shit.
We have a Ronda Rousey at home.
Exactly. We ain't going out to eat. We got Ronda Rousey at home.
That's
So
really
they could have
what
put
it
Brian Cage in that faction, and at least there would have been one credible member.
Hey,
No.
he's a member
Hey,
of the
hey.
embassy.
Correct.
We don't know. Maybe Tattooed Boy. I mean, he might be Michael Jackson bad, like Bedrock said. I mean, who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out eventually.
Eventually, the bell will ring.
Ding ding.
And we'll find out he's a well-kept secret.
We gotta let it play out. We can't judge yet.
Hopefully, he's in there training right now.
He's
No.
somebody from Japan. We'll find out next week.
Next week.
No, what was? Where was he? You said he was like in a baseball team in AAA. Was
Yeah,
that it?
I think he got something about the Blue Jays, and then he was in the farm team for the Astros and someone else. I don't remember.
Dang. Well,
Wait a minute. What are these dudes calling themselves?
Mogul affiliates.
Local affiliates.
local affiliates.
Mogul
So,
affiliate.
Rick Ross considers himself to be a mogul.
I've got that fucking song stuck in my head now. God damn it.
Okay, I'm back, guys. Yeah, so I just want to
You
put
ain't
some.
getting stopped. We're still shitting on Mogul.
Oh no, I was listening. I was putting
Right.
something together. Chucky, it's all good, man. I'm glad you said something. So Jason did have a GoFundMe, and I want to put the GoFundMe out there on our podcast. He raised
He needed $10,000 and he raised $10,580.
Wow.
Okay, before passing away. He was he had been a man behind the mask, entertaining JCW fans, those Juggalo champion shit wrestling fans, as the Yellow Dog.
Yes.
Man, it's crazy. I mean, this guy's been around for a long fucking time. He's done a lot of shit, and I mean, 37 years old, man. Man, tomorrow would have been his birthday.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
What was the GoFundMe for?
Let me go through and read some of it. I know he was. Let me go through this.
He was sick, like
Oh yeah,
like cancer sick.
Or was it something else?
he was on hospice care, and his
Ooh.
parents.
Oh my god.
They put this together. So
Hospice care 37.
yeah, just in case
Shit.
he passed away. I'll share this with you guys in the podcast. I mean, in the. Let me copy that link. And Maud, do me a favor, if you can, will you please put it in the comments where it won't affect the I'm sorry, it's hard for me to like continue on the show because this fucking sucks, dude. Like, it really sucks when someone passes away. And someone so young, 37 years old, man.
That's a very young guy.
I'm 11 years older than him.
That is very
It's fucking crazy.
sad.
It's real sad. Yeah, and he knew he was going to go, man, and his parents knew, and it just fucking sucks. It just fucking sucks.
So the obviously they haven't update. Oh, they did. Okay, because I saw the original thing said that he had not passed, but then
He
they
passed
have an
away at
update.
9:55.
Yeah.
It's Eastern Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. Not. Nate loss would have been a very hard-fought battle that had many ups and downs. After what we thought was his final breath 2 days ago, he managed to give us 2 more days in his presence. At least he was here for Christmas. He held strong through our parents' anniversary and through tomorrow will be. Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow's his birthday, his brother's birthday. My first birthday in 37 years without my brother. I know he'll be there in spirit. I will update everyone with the memorial service information once we have all figured it out. Thank you for all you've done and all you've shown to our family. Just remember that every time a ring bell rings, Strife gets his wings.
That sucks.
My genuine, sincere prayers go to his family, particularly his parents. No parent should ever have to bury their child.
I couldn't do it. Like I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah,
I know about death around Christmas time, as I had to deal with that last year. So that tugs at the heartstrings right there. Very sad.
Yeah, it's. I should have donated more.
But don't beat yourself up about that.
It's not your fault.
I know. Yeah. I mean, this is what I can do. I can spread the word, and hopefully, more people will. Yeah, let me.
I feel like this happens too much.
It does. You know the fucked up part about it, right?
But the bright side is this horrible year of death is almost over.
Yeah, man. 2021, 2022, 2020. Some of the fucking most horrible years of professional wrestling, man. It's just fuck.
I really don't think we've left 2020 yet, to be honest.
All
Feels-
that still around.
Feels like it's still 2020. There was no 2021 or 2022.
Yeah, Senator knows what I'm talking about. That's the GoFundMe link right there.
Hey, this once again, this is a reminder to your loved ones, to your friends, to your family, anybody you call brother or sister or whatever, whether you're blood related or you're experience related or friend related. Man, give your people their flowers now. Tomorrow's not given. And if you got beef with somebody over some dumb shit, man, cancel that shit immediately.
I agree.
People don't understand, man. Like this shit right here, bro. Like this is some serious shit. Like this is the type of shit that like all trivial shit aside. Okay, all trivial fucking wrestling, like whatever, all that bullshit aside. Okay. You can dislike someone. You can have heat with someone, whatever. That shit's fading, man. That shit's passe, man.
Yeah.
You know, I can go to sleep tonight and not wake up. That would fucking suck. That'll suck for my family. That'll suck for my friends. The ones who actually love me. That will suck for them too. You know what I mean? And just because I'm mad at somebody, or I tell everyone that I love you. Even if I'm mad at you, even if I'm fucking pissed off, if I don't give a shit about, like, if we have an issue, if we have heat, Mod, do me a favor, put that link in the private chat, please. If we have a problem, like, I always make sure that I let you know how I feel before I go. I don't go to sleep angry, because if you really care, if you know what I mean, if you really care, if you really fucking, you know what I'm saying? If you really do, like, how would you feel? How would you feel if someone you were a little angry with, you said some harsh shit to, died? How would you feel about that? Like, you feel pretty fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So everyone watching this show, listening,
That's a loaded question, BJ, because you know what happened.
the ones who are watching this show back, like, think about that for a second. Sorry, a lot of people are messaging me now. I've been ignoring Facebook Messenger because I'm on the show, but it's crazy. I fucking remember when New Jack died. I fucking remember that shit.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, always squash the beef, man. It's a burden that you're gonna carry forever. You know, my grandmother passed away when I was, I don't know, 20, 21, 22. I was in college. And right before she died, I had never in my entire fucking life, like, said the things that I'm going to tell you guys. I told my mom and my grandmother, why don't you shut the fuck up and sit down? Me and my sister were in a fight. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm out of here. Got in my car and drove off. Went back to school. I was going back to my dorm. And about halfway down the street, my sister starts blowing my phone up. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? And she said, Grandma, stop breathing. You need to come back. For years after my grandmother passed away, that haunted me, because those were the last words that she heard come out of my mouth while she was alive. It's pretty fucked up, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, think about this for a minute. Do you really want your last words or your last thoughts to someone you care about be fucked up and be shitty, or to have stupid petty heat with somebody? Don't do that.
Let the petty heat go, man.
I mean, I got some petty heat with some people. I refuse to let it. I refuse to let it eat away at me forever. So, rest in peace to someone who spent a lot of time wrestling all over the world, making a name for himself on the indie scene. I mean, man wrestled for the NWA World Championship, wrestled in the NWA, passed away today, December 29th, 2022, at the age of 37. God damn, 37. That dude was 7 years old when I started wrestling.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy, right? Anyway, let's go to a quick commercial break and then we'll get back into the AEW Dynamite review. Yeah, we'll be back after this, guys.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
And we're back.
And we're back. So let's go ahead and talk about.
Do I need to sing Bedrock to uplift the mood? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to embarrass myself further.
Do I need to sing Barbie Girl to lift the mood?
Oh, please, God, no.
Do it. Do it.
So let's go back to shitting on Parker Boudreaux. I mean, talking about the show.
The AEW.
So now we get match 6. Now we get match 6 of the AEW World Trios Championship. We kicked it off with the Elite and Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
Hey, I said I'm not going to sing it. Okay. Jeez. Telling me to get rid of me. And he didn't sing Barbie Girl either, so we're good. We can stay.
Anyway,
Already over at Invitational.
Yeah, they started out like the brawl started backstage. Like it was heat. It was going. It was like that was it. Like here we go, brawl everywhere, all over the fucking building. I kind of like that because
falls down anywhere.
Me and Drew always talk about this. If I have heat with somebody, I'm not gonna lock up with you. I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. We're gonna fight.
Yeah.
On site.
In the NXT parking lot.
Yeah, on site. NXT parking lot, AEW AEW locker room, AEW media scrum. That's how we get down.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on this, Drew? This hot opening.
This was the women's match, right? You're talking about?
No, this was the trios.
Oh, the trios match.
Women's match was later.
The trios match, I loved how it started. I think that's how you start an anything goes, and what was it was anything goes match, right?
False
Yep,
count.
anywhere.
A false count anywhere. That's how you start that, because what I've particularly despised about WWE false count anywhere matches is that they generally are built around getting your opponent to the ring and then
Yes.
keeping your opponent in the ring.
Yes, I'm always
But-
hated that.
But this
Hated
was a falls count anywhere match.
Anywhere with multiple referees.
Anywhere.
So I particularly liked how I think it was I don't remember which Jackson it was, and Ray Phoenix, or maybe it been Penta. I think it was Penta actually. They're right next to the ring at one point, and no one's throwing anyone in the ring. They're just covering each other right on the floor. Like that's how you do a falls count anywhere match. I love the spots in the back, jumping over from the barricade into the tables, the some interesting food table, whatever, random assortment they had from catering. They decided, hey, let's put it on these tables so it looks cool. And
The waste of cheese and crackers. God damn.
and yeah, I was really into the start. I didn't mind the match, honestly. I think the match was pretty good. I think it was better than the last match. There was this one scary spot. I think it was Nick Jackson. Yeah, it was Nick. Went from the top turnbuckle onto, I want to say, Ray Phoenix on the table, but he got his elbow down too fast and hit his elbow really hard. I was a little concerned about that, but he seemed to be fine. But yeah, I mean, the Elite were going to win. We knew that already. But I didn't mind the match. I thought it was a pretty good match, actually.
Yeah, it was one of the best ones I've seen in this whole series between all of them. There are a few things about this match that really got to me. One, Serpentico backstage eating that catering with his mask on, like he has no fucking mouth. I don't understand why he was eating, so that made me laugh.
Oh, right.
But this right here, like the prior to match when Nate Paquette was talking to Swerve and the Mogul affiliates, and like Yuta interrupted, and they set up a match for next week. Turn around, and Matt Jackson ruined an entire plate of cookies using them as a weapon.
Oh, damn. The cookies.
Hey, better than a bag of popcorn.
Yeah. A Rana off the entrance of the truss to the big ovation, dude. Omega hit with a V trigger on the trash can.
Oh, that was great.
Trash can. Lucha Bros hit Fear Factor on the fucking floor on Omega.
Jeez.
And it was really what was really crazy though is Don Callis was doing commentary and kept putting over Pac. He kept saying that Pac was the MVP of the Death Triangle, and if it wasn't for Pac, they would have lost a long time ago. Like that Pac was this and that. Like literally, dude, he was putting over. And also at the end of the match, and you guys didn't notice it, Omega was nursing his tailbone. So was Omega fucked up? His ass hurting?
Or making fun of FTR.
Oh no, not again.
I think that was an FTR joke.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Interesting. Oh man, I want that fantasy booking to happen so bad.
Right, I do too.
Mod, check the chat, please.
I mean, I picked Julian over Keith Lee any day. That's
Yeah, me
just a
too.
fact.
That's just a flashlight.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Keith Lee. I'm not saying I don't like Keith Lee, but
Yeah,
Julian,
he has a better beard than me.
Indubitably. So then we go from a hot match like that, which they tie up series 3-3. So now they are definitely going to the ladder match at the Forum.
Okay.
But then we go to a match that I should have been more happy about. Yeah, Punk and FTR on the way. See, we talked about it earlier, baby. We all agree that's going to be the best part of this whole thing.
I'm just waiting for the best of 7 to be over with. I'm done with it.
Why couldn't we
Yeah.
get the last match be Night of the Skywalkers?
Good question.
Because Big Bubba is no longer around. Jim Cornette won't have anything to do with AEW.
Oh my God! Imagine Jim Cornette just shows up on AEW. I just lied. I actually liked it. I just pretended to
He
shit on
should do a rewind of the Night of the Skywalkers.
it.
Yeah, let's not.
Cornette would
That
have
was
an
amazing,
aneurysm.
bro. That was
Let's
amazing.
not.
Jim Cornette will fucking shit on us for life if we did that. He don't want to ever relive that fucking day.
If Jim Cornette ever put to AEW, it would be solely to watch his head explode
Right.
Right.
on TV.
On TV.
We gotta have Jim Cornette come on the podcast and talk about AEW nonstop. I just want to hear a bitch.
Oh god,
Shane,
that'd
are
be
you ready?
the biggest show we have.
Right.
I was just about to say, are you ready to do like a 5-hour show, Shane?
Man.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, that was a scaffold match. It was more than a scaffold. It was the scaffold match. It was the first in a series of scaffold matches. Night of the Skywalkers, Rock Road Express, Midnight Express. We had Big Bubba, No Trouble, and Jim Cornette. Yeah.
God
Man,
damn.
those were the days.
No.
So going
real-
back to, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the real scaffold match took place between New Jack and Vic Grimes.
That was the homie almost died match. That was the homie almost
wasn't
died
really
match.
much of a match. That was more like a homicide setup.
A homicide
Yeah,
set.
yeah.
Game, I'll buy it.
Homicide.
That was a
Set.
crime scene.
Yeah, that was a crime scene waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Speaking of a crime scene waiting to happen, Ruby Soho, Willow Nightingale versus Ty Mello and Anna J. A.S. Look, I gotta say something about
Jazz?
this match before. I'm always there to support the women's wrestling.
Me
I
too.
put 2 thumbs up. I support women's wrestling. Tonight, Ty J, fucking Ruby Soho, Willow Nightingale. It was good. It was good. I think that the Willow Ruby Soho team
No.
could have been better if they actually fucking worked together. But I'm not sold on Ruby Soho. I'm not.
No, I mean she purposely got her hand injured from a car. Here, let me crawl my tour
No,
Oh,
I mean
that's it.
honestly,
towards the car.
I'm just not, and that's not all you're there for, Mod. Don't ever say that. And the Mod's not even there. I just think that it could have been better. I like the fact that Ty Mello and Anna Jay won the match by cheating. What I didn't like is that fucking referee Aubrey Edwards once again,
Oh,
once
someone be
again,
BJ. Someone be
stick her
BJ.
fucking her fucking shellacked makeup faced ass. She had to put herself over. Oh, it's just ugh.
Oh,
Why
man.
the fuck?
I
Shit
know what
makes
you were
me
about
mad.
to say. That's
I mean, maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know what it is, but maybe she should have stayed the fuck out of the match.
Oh, look, somebody muted BJ. Oh man, how
it's the
tragic.
LETHOD ref.
So in other words, AEW has a T-Rex. Got it.
I see what you did there.
And this one doesn't have a PhD.
The thing that bothered me about this was that not any of Bad Blood's unhinged rantings there, but the oh shit! Wait, he got muted.
Yeah, I muted his ass for talking.
Yeah, it seems that today is like if you go on a rant, no matter how good it is, you get muted.
Yeah, who knew?
Well, good. Yeah, right. Well, the point is that I don't see. This is like 2 weeks in a row of a weird ref spot that bothers me. Last week it was the full like 20 seconds of the back turn.
Oh, the distracted
full
rep.
turn.
Oh man, talk about how great Ruby Soho is, man.
And by the way, I don't hear I don't hear Bad Blood shitting on that. I think there's just a Ref Aubrey issue here. But that's beside the point is that I'm also upset that they had this spot here because you can okay, no, I'm gonna be full disclosure here.
Aubrey didn't see. She had her eye like
I
directly forward.
had this on mute because I was listening to something else at the time. And I had it on my other screen and I looked up and I saw that spot happen. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, first of all. I went back and listened to it. And you can clearly hear the chair in the ring while her back is turned. I'm like, what?
My God. What happened?
This is so obvious that something is happening.
With
and then
the roar of the crowd, the lights overhead.
Someone banned Sunday Center.
Telling you to call. You missed a couple things.
I don't have the sheer and just absolute wild and vicious hatred of referee Aubrey Edwards that Bad Blood does.
This guy does.
How dare you sell a shirt? Apparently,
how dare you sell a shirt? Oh,
I just hate that type of a spot. So any referee that was in that spot, I was gonna hate that spot.
Okay.
Continue your unhinged ranting, sir.
Okay. So here's my thing. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys.
Really?
The match could have been better if Soho and Willow actually worked together as a team.
Oh yeah, they were
like
working
Ruby,
together
it's like Ruby didn't care about fucking tagging. She didn't care about being part of a team. She just wanted to get her hands on them. And I get it. She wanted to get her
Why
hands
is
on
that?
Tie because they broke her hand.
They broke her.
I wouldn't beat that ass too, but you got a tag team partner. They had a match on Dark, and they won their match on Dark relatively easy. It was like a good match. So to bring them
no.
TV,
I was saying, I'm sorry, I misspoke. I'm saying why was Ruby so uninterested in tagging with Willow?
I don't think it was that she was uninterested with tagging with her. I think she was uninterested in doing anything that she wasn't getting her hands on the people who broke her hand. So
let's face it, Drew. Ruby Soho does not like black people.
No.
I'm just kidding. I was doing Kanye from Saturday Night Live.
His words only. Julian's words only.
My God.
Destination. Whoa.
Michael Myers going.
It could have been for the nose that was broken.
Oh yeah, the nose too. Yeah.
But the point is this. I mean,
she got a big ass nose. It'll heal.
She did look like Peter Avalon for a while. But anyway,
you really can't.
I just think that if they would have worked as a fucking tag team instead of her like trying to like push her off to the side, like I'm gonna do my fucking thing whether you like it or not, they would have won the match. It would have been better. You know what I mean? It would have been more cohesive. It would have flowed better. It would have looked better. That's just my opinion. As a wrestler, that's my opinion. Sinner, I'm pretty sure you can fucking agree with me. Even though they're working this whole storyline, like they got together to get those two. So if me and Julian are trying to get Shane and Drew, and we both don't like each other, but we don't like Shane and Drew, guess what? We're gonna work together so we can beat them two.
Oh come on, it's the odd couple.
Don't
you
fucking dare say
Shane.
Yes.
What's our tag team name?
They coexist.
Shave Monkey Nuts.
Oh, I'm looking the best. Fuck yeah. So what is our tag team name?
Oh my God.
Husky Nuts.
Husky Nuts.
Our tag team name is
No. Well, I mean, yeah, or it can be called Shibata something. That is our tag team
my
name.
gosh, Shibata's Nuts. That's right.
Oh.
Anyway, they could be. I got it. Jake something. Shibata's penis. Oh, I got it.
Bottom bitches for Shibata's. So let's talk about the last segment, last match.
Look, I don't think it's possible for Anna Jay to have a good match in the same sentence.
She's
had a few of them. She's had some. Yeah. Just some.
She's
She
I
died.
think she's gotten better than she
Yeah.
was,
So
but I'm still not completely. I'm not like that interested in it yet, honestly.
So before we
Nah.
go any further, guys, I need to say this before we go any further. We are 13 people away from 300.
300.
call your friends, damn it.
13 people away from 300. Go tell your friends. Go like, click, and subscribe to follow us. I don't give a shit. Trust me. We are worth it. We are worth it.
Tell a friend, tell a
We
wrestler.
do crazy shenanigans on this podcast. God damn
That's right.
it.
We are worth it. We are.
If you
fucking
like
worth
to
it.
hear ramblings and just absolute
And,
soliloquies
We
on
have a
Shibata's
bit of
penis,
exactly. We have a bit of everything. If you want a worship Shabbat penis hour, you come here.
What?
If you
What?
want a
An
Hey-
hour? God damn.
Dude,
If you
Raw
want
Rating
a
Modern
Hey
Penis?
Aubrey session hour, you can come to here. If you want us to rant on Joe
College.
Boy, you can come to here.
Years, college,
Shane will be Broadway
Wrestling
Shibata's
podcast
penis by
is-
himself.
Oh man, Shabbat's
So-
penis,
Jesus.
Broadway.
So here's the thing. Here's the problem that I have with this whole match, right?
all night long.
So
When
Ty
Tim's
J is
something-
in control of the match. Willow finally gets the hot tag, tags in. Here comes the babyface comeback. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Aubrey Edwards allows herself to become distracted. Allows herself to become distracted, so they can use.
Where was this about Paul Turner last week? See, you're just saying this about her because it's her.
No.
Yeah.
I did say Paul Turner was blind as fuck last week. That's exactly what I said. Because he was
Play
blind
the
as
tape.
fuck.
Play the tape.
Play the tape.
Play the tape.
Yeah, go back and watch last week's
Roll
episode.
it.
Anyway, point I'm making is this. Okay. These stupid referees being out of place
Oh my
and then
god.
putting themselves over in the match. In my opinion, a ref should be seen that hurt. I said it.
How
I
did
said
she?
what I
Wait.
said.
How did she put herself over?
Yeah, she didn't even do that today.
Mute him now. Mute him now. Mute him now.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You know what? This is like
Oh,
Sheldon. You can't ask him a question.
She grabbed the fucking chair, pulled the chair,
But she's supposed to
Turn to-
do that.
turned to
Yeah.
the camera, turned
She's
to the
supposed
camera,
to.
still holding the fucking chair.
She's
not
a
throw the chair out of the ring.
referee.
She look, her job is to grab the chair, throw it out of the ring. Don't grab the chair, pose for the fucking camera, look at the camera, yell at the girl, look at the girl who has the second chair, turn her back again to yell at the girl and to look at the camera with her makeup on. Before
I
she
think
takes the chair.
You talk about her so much. I think you're a secret admirer
I
of her.
fucking love her.
I swear to
want you-
God.
I want you.
She has
So,
no words.
I'm just
Wait.
saying.
BJ admitted that flip that.
I'm
Flip that.
just saying, I have actual science to bring to this particular line of questioning that I have for the franchise player Bad Blood.
Break it down.
What specifically is your problem with Aubrey Edwards? Because I feel like, and you know I'm going to say it, Claudio
Your words.
Nees,
Your
that
words.
if she had a penis, we would be calling her Mark Rowan, and you are absolutely cool with Mark Rowan.
I fired Mark Rowan for that that very same thing. I fired him for that very fucking same reason.
I died twice today.
You're a referee. You don't need to be putting yourself over the fucking match. You don't need a
Correct.
goddamn merch
Oh.
table where you're taking away from the boys either. You fucking know this, Claudio.
Yes, he does,
Right.
because he's wrestling's only physically challenged referee. It was money to be printed.
You fired a physically challenged referee?
Wow.
Whoa.
Hashtag heel life.
Did he have like one short arm and he couldn't make the count? Like, what happened?
It wasn't okay. This motherfucker got fired because we told him to do your job. And you know what he said to us? I do what I want to do. Bryce Remsburg is just as bad as Aubrey Edwards. You are fucking right, Center.
Oh
See,
my
look,
god, it's
I'm
just a
shitting on
hand
Bryce,
Aubrey
too.
Edwards session.
Oh, he is right. Yet not one time has he said anything about Bryce Remsburg.
Right. Right.
You- for shame, you liar.
For shame.
Hey, I am nice. I am nice. I'm the nicest Canadian on the show. The nicest Canadian on the
Hey,
show.
Bad Blood.
I'm also the
What-
only Canadian
In
on
your
the show.
own words, A hater is a fan in denial. Are you a secretly fan of Aubrey Edwards?
I can't believe we've been talking about this
He
long.
is. Every time Aubrey
Sorry,
Edwards
guys.
comes
Shane
up
left.
to Defy, he gets
Crazy.
Anyway,
Damn.
so look. Anyway, this match is pretty good. Now we can go to the funniest part of the night for me.
Universal background.
Sundays.
Oh, is that Aubrey Edwards in the back? That's the background? Is that what?
I hate you, Center.
Sorry.
Listen.
Sorry.
Best part of the show for me.
Aubrey Edwards.
Shh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
God. I forgot about this.
Wow. Yes.
Perfect angle.
Karen being a Karen. What a shock.
Where's your manager?
Wow.
Angle's
Whoa!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Angle's white.
Because
Yes, that was so lit.
Jeff Jarrett,
That
no,
was lit.
Jeff Jarrett literally stole Kurt Angle's wife in Impact. Literally stole
We
his wife.
know.
You're like, I want to take your wife, pal. Okay.
Hey, pal, I'm asking myself to steal your wife.
Okay.
What an epic rap that
so-
was.
So, somebody had previously made a joke saying that the best angle Jeff Jarrett has ever been in was Karen.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you.
Jesus. Yeah, that was this rap is incredible.
Oh.
That was fucking lit, bro. When I saw that, I said, I can't wait to fucking play it. You know what I was thinking about the whole time? That's what I was singing.
That's what I say.
Karen was fucking lit though, bro. She was like talking shit to Tony Khan. She was calling them his bitch boys.
Damn.
Yeah.
Slap
Karen
nut?
Angle was mad. Or I'm sorry.
Is it a shoot though?
Yeah.
That was.
You think her being mad is legit, or she wasn't told about it beforehand?
I don't think she was mad.
Who cares? Karen.
I fucking swear to God, you are. You know what? You are a little fucking troublemaker. You know you are.
That's why I was laughing, because that picture in our Facebook group chat is just very special.
Proves my point. See what I'm saying?
Hey, no
And
cap.
she can't even flex in front of a mirror now. How dare Ref Aubrey flex
As
in
soon as I
front of
heard
a
the
mirror?
line, I texted her because I knew she was going to be home.
Man,
Was
if
she
Aubrey
going
Edwards-
off though? Dude, look, Center. We want to get Karen Jarrett on the fucking podcast, bro. I want to
Oh,
ask her some
shit.
questions.
Oh shit! Wait, you know Karen?
If you
For
can
real?
if you can loop me in with Karen Jarrett, bro, get her on the podcast. I will owe you big, bro. I mean, that
I
would be
want to
like
ask her, so why did you leave Kurt?
I mean, that would be almost as big as Randy Hogan. Almost as big.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's big.
No holds barred. Slap.
Sinners
nut.
like me, bro. We know people.
The podcast of the title will be called Slap.
I'm still waiting on Jake something to contact me. But
Right.
Bro.
Fuck. I'm still waiting for Shabana to contact me. God damn it.
I was, you know what? And I was even considering giving Jake something, a plaque commemorating his Big Money Drew Award from last week.
Oh my god.
You gonna send your big money Drew Award to me? The one that I won. God
Is
damn
that
it.
phone
Me and
book
Sinner need
for
to have a
other
conversation.
I'll
guys?
think about it.
I'll think about it.
Wow, you're a dirty asshole, man. Anyway, so that podcast, I mean that promo was to me great. Loved it.
Oh,
loved
is that
it,
why
loved
their
it.
TNA pay-per-view was called that? TNA Across the Line?
Wow.
Had to.
So then we go to the main event for the TNT Championship, and I'm glad.
Julian,
I'm glad because now they're calling it the TNT Television Title,
we've been saying this.
which is what we've been saying from day one.
Yes.
But the TNT Championship, Samoa Joe versus I forgot what side I was
King of
working on.
television, Samoa Joe.
The
King of
King of Television,
Wendy.
Oh hell,
who came out
King
first.
Samoa.
So Samoa Joe comes out first, and he says, you know, I came out here tonight, your King of Television, to defend my TNT television title.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, my opponent won't make it. The music starts playing. He turns, he says, come on out, Wardlow. For like 2 minutes, the music plays. No Wardlow. He's like, just like I said, ladies and gentlemen. So I asked Tony Khan to find me someone else. And all of a sudden, Wardlow comes limping out heavily on the left leg. The left leg is hurt. And I'm
Didn't you
like,
already show
Are
your
you
feelings
sure?
about this?
but wait,
Are
I
she-
watched the video of him getting attacked, and I saw the right leg. Now look, he's walking down to the ring on the left leg, right? But the right leg has the fucking tape on it.
Oh man, that's because when they shot the video, it was in revert mirror.
No,
And
no.
it was a reverse
So
card.
he's limping on the left leg, and the commentator says he's sure favoring that right leg, and I'm like, I just look at the TV like, are you fucking serious?
No.
Right? So the Wardlow he's limping, he gets in the ring, and then he forgets he's hurt.
Well, because once you cross the Mississippi, your legs switch.
Apparently, he runs in with a clothesline, boom, bumps Samoa Joe, right? Then he buckles on the left leg. And I'm like, oh, maybe his left leg's hurt. He gets up, he buckled down and fell on the ground and grabbed his left leg. Gets up, grabs the right one, and I'm like, but wait a minute.
Well, because the right one's been like taking over double duty for the left one so long, it's tired.
I was
Really?
like, but wait a second. Why did he grab? And then the commentator goes, his right leg seems to be injured, but he's holding the left one. I'm like, either Excalibur don't know what the fuck he's talking about,
Or he did it on purpose.
or Wardlow can't remember what leg was fucking hurt.
Warlow.
And throughout the whole match, I literally just watched Wardlow switch between which leg was hurt.
Maybe they both hurt.
No, this hurt. No, this hurt.
Well,
I mean,
he
if you
did-
have to lift up a big guy like Samoa Joe, my legs are gonna kill me.
Well, when he when he sprung up on both legs to the top rope,
Oh my god.
obviously nothing was wrong with his legs.
It probably
Man.
wasn't the
He did a
best springboard he could have
corkscrew.
done.
You mean to tell me
If
that
both
wrestling
legs were
is the
healthy,
F
he could've
word?
got a lot higher.
He did a
Also,
corkscrew
when he was
punch-out.
gonna pick him up for the power bomb, his leg gave out. So.
After he did the corkscrew plancha, he picked up, he got up, hit a fucking senton off the top rope for a near
I
fall.
know.
Got up, clothesline, running the ropes.
Stupid
clothesline.
freaking wild up clothesline.
I'm just like, but his legs
Okay.
are both hurting.
All right, I got nothing.
I mean, it's just absolutely deplorable that you're talking about this man in this way after he lost his man bun.
Look at this. Look at us. Oh, see, us Ohio people are built different. We have a thing called jumping pains where it goes from one area to. I believe.
Wow.
I believe it. I
believe
believe it
it.
because that right
Yeah.
there was some bullshit. And I'm just like, this is why people think that wrestling is fake. Because of guys like Wardlow,
No.
$1 million body, 10-cent brain.
How dare you say the F word?
I wear a watch on my right wrist.
Whoa, clothesline.
Oh,
I
I
hate
wear a
that
watch on my
clothesline.
right wrist. I don't ever look at my left wrist to tell me what time it is. Okay, I'm never gonna do that because guess what? I remember that my right wrist is the one I'm looking at.
I'm gonna irritate the shit out of Shayla by doing that.
What?
She'll be like, "What time is it?" I'll go about 10:15.
Stupid.
Oh, sorry, 9:47.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
How big is Wardlow?
He a big boy.
How
When
many
Wardlow was
people
trained, I
does
made sure he
Wardlow-
was specifically trained on how to sell jumping pains.
You better listen, man. You better make sure Maggie never hears you talking about those. Maggie will fucking.
I will fucking clip this conversation and send it to Maggie my damn self. Okay.
Oh shit, Maggie's happy.
Maggie, listen here, Maggie. I know she watches the show. Listen here, Maggie.
Oh shit.
I'm shitting on Wardlow for two reasons. One, he's a big idiot.
Oh damn.
Two, the guy couldn't remember what side he was hurt on throughout the whole fucking 10-minute match. So obviously, he's a good-looking guy. He has a
you know
big
what?
body.
That
Yeah,
whole
10 cent
idea
brain.
of jumping pains is hilarious because that sounds like some shit that Chris Jericho would say. the Dynamite after a pay-per-view.
I need to back you out of me.
Like, oh man, I had jumping pains. It's going from my left leg to my right leg. It's devastating until you feel it. You just don't know what it's about.
That's
Oh,
why he
shit.
lost to Action Andretti.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Dropped it on
my
my
clip did.
chest and I felt it in my knees.
I don't think in my entire career I've taken a bump on the right side and sold the left side. Like that's lucha shit.
Lucha.
You kick a lucha in their ankle and they fucking grab their elbow. Like, yeah, that's lucha shit. Punch him in the chest, they grab their fucking knee. Like that's lucha shit. Okay.
Lucha.
Oh, really, baby? He's 6'2"? That's interesting. I thought he was 6'9".
Wow. you were hoping he was 6'9".
6'9".
Be here all week. Yeah, and
He
at the
should
end of
tip
the
your
night,
waitress.
Samoa Joe cut the ponytail off. I don't
Oh, yeah, first of
understand.
all, can I say something about this? This was the wrong fucking storyline to do this because if we booked this shit for Bianca Belair, this was not supposed to be for Wardlow. God damn it.
Cutting off Wardlow's man bun should have been Bianca.
Yeah.
You said Bianca Belair getting her brain cut off.
Yeah.
And then she loses her strength. And then
Yeah.
she starts moving
Why
spaces.
she's Samson?
And then she couldn't figure out how to do the KOD anymore. She has to come up with a new finisher.
Just put in a weave.
Wow.
No.
Called the lace front lariat.
I'm done.
God damn it.
Oh, you guys fucking crazy. But honestly, man, that match was horrible. The ending was a lot better because Darby Allin came out. So obviously we're setting up Darby Allin versus Samoa Joe for the
Seattle,
TNT
Washington.
Championship. And Darby has kind of made that TNT Championship his own.
Yep.
Again,
Is that in
wins.
Seattle or is that at LA?
That's I think it's gonna be in LA.
Wait.
again,
It should have been in Seattle. Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, I think it's in Seattle.
Hold on.
no, it's in LA.
Is it? Well,
I thought I
They
remembered
said
seeing
2
like
weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. They said 2 weeks. So
Okay.
they're
Yeah.
building this they're building this AEW show at the Forum to be like a huge show. I mean, something's
It's
got to be
that.
better than Winter is Coming because Winter is
The
Coming
what?
fucking sucked.
So Samoa Joe's from San Diego.
Samoa Joe's from Orange County.
I'm going to the Portland, Oregon one. That's what I'm doing.
Well, it's like
Samoa Joe's from Orange County.
why? Yeah. If they do a casket match, Darby Allin has to go out in a casket.
Yeah.
Baby, both Shane and I are going to Oregon shows.
My friend bought me my ticket for Christmas. I was so happy.
Should have waited because the press passes came.
Oh, did it really?
Should have waited.
Took too long to
Seattle
answer.
parties,
They had
everybody-
they
Yeah.
wait 2 weeks before the show, Shane. They don't just call you like a
Damn.
month ago. Like,
Good
At least you didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Take your
No, I
press
didn't buy
pass
it.
and scalp your ticket, Shane.
Oh well.
Do I got a press pass for the next time to go to Grand Slam?
I mean, it all depends. It all depends. See what Ashley can do. Scalp the ticket. Oh man. So guys, I want to thank you guys very much for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Julian, Friday's coming up.
Right.
Shane,
Tomorrow.
Friday's coming up.
Friday.
Our dream will come true.
It's going to be John Cena back
Oh.
in action in 2022.
That's not the dream we're talking about, though. Because John Cena, along with Kevin Owens, Kiss the Face, the Tribal Chief, and the Big Oos himself, Sammy Uso.
The one that I really
Are we doing
acknowledge.
predictions on that?
Sammy Uso with the win over John Cena.
Over Cena.
Over Cena.
Yeah. I mean,
We finally figured out Super Cena's kryptonite, and his name is Sammy Uso.
Sammy Uso.
Sammy Uso.
It's called the Bloodline.
Shut the
I don't
fuck
think
up.
Cena loses.
Shut the fuck up, Sunday. Sinner. God damn it.
Oh shit! Cena
Shut the hell
can't
up.
make it, so Goldberg.
Goldberg fucking sucks.
I actually have to leave because I have someplace to go right now.
Gym time. Hey man, I'm
Yeah.
proud of you. By the way,
Thank you.
I saw
Thank
your
you
post.
very much.
I'm proud of you. Don't be wearing no Jordans in the gym though, because you can't do that.
Oh God, no! I'm not wearing that shit there. Are you kidding me?
Disrespectful.
I would never do that.
Seen a guy come to work today with some fucking Travis Scott's, some Travis Scott ones, sexy as fuck shoes, and I'm like, "Where you going?" "Oh, I'm gonna go work out." And I was like, what?"
I see people wearing the Jordans in the gym. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Bro, I want to wear my Jordans and walk through the fucking grass. Okay.
No, fulfills the commitment.
No, seriously, bro. I want to wear my Jordans walking through the fucking grass, bro. Yeah, don't let it have to walk through mud in them. Nope, not gonna happen. I'll tiptoe around that shit like I'm on a tightrope.
Shoes?
Yes.
Yes.
I will let you answer this for him, Drew.
Fuck yeah.
Follow my follow me on motherfucking TikTok. You'll see.
TikTok.
Oh,
TikTok is full.
put your TikTok in the chat or the private chat. I don't follow you on there.
My TikTok is full of sexy shoes.
Sure, you should follow me on my TikTok too, damn it.
Everybody should
I'll
go
think
follow
about it.
Shane Husky TikTok.
All right, y'all. I gotta get out of here
All right, peace.
Later,
before I go on the Nike app again.
Right? I got two
Leave.
gift cards for Christmas for my son from my work wife.
No, Drew, you're grounded. You're grounded from it. No more.
Darn.
Yes, and avoid getting these sexy Nikes dirty. We clean them after we wear them. We treat them right up in here. That's right.
I even keep a box now, by the way. I
Good.
haven't thrown out the box. I put them back in the box when I am done with them.
Yeah, the Bucks are dumb. They wear their fucking Jordans. I'm like, you're crazy. Not me, buddy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. And for people who wear the Jordans in the ring, that's what I got to say about that. We will see you guys on Friday when the Big Oos, Sammy Uso, pins John Cena.
For the
Big
last SmackDown of 2022 review.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We will see you when we see you. Thank you for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. It has been our pleasure to entertain the masses.
What are you unentertained?
And we're not talking about them asses, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Bye-bye.